Yeah.
Dude, I mean, you could go 49ers. You know,
Are you guys on YouTube or Facebook?
Okay, so let's see if we got this going here. Right now we are on, let's see if we got a shot. Sure do. We are on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and the webpage.
And what was it on YouTube?
Okay, well, I'll give you that here in a sec. So let me get out of the wind. Go this way. A better shot. Right here's the best spot, actually. So, where are you guys from? What's your names?
Mason Williams. I'm from Waterloo, Iowa. Also originally from Freeport, Illinois.
Freeport. Go pretzels.
Go pretzels.
Yes.
Yes, sir. You can eat us, but you can't beat us.
The only snack food I've ever known to be a mascot.
That's amazing.
Besides the cheesemakers up in Monroe, Wisconsin, north.
Yeah, but that's Wisconsin, man. That's
Yeah.
I don't
We actually do a snack bowl every year where the Freeport faces Monroe
really
for basketball. Yeah.
far
They call it the
out.
snack bowl.
So you're from Freeport too?
I live in Freeport. I grew up there. Yeah.
I was
lived
there.
at Rockford for a little bit, but then I'm back to Freeport. Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's part of my territory. We can talk about that in a
There you
second.
go, right on.
And you, what are your favorite sports teams?
The Iowa Hawkeyes for sure. Chicago Bulls a little bit, and majority just NFL.
And you?
Iowa Hawkeyes. I enjoy this. Well, they were St. Louis, the LA Rams, and the Chicago Bulls.
Chicago Bulls. Okay, so we do a Hall of Fame where people vote, and the nominees for the Bulls, we just inducted Bill Cartwright. Okay,
Very
but the
fair.
fans voted. So the Bulls nominee now is Noah and Doug Collins.
Okay.
Okay.
You used to love watching Noah.
Joakim Noah,
Joakim,
yeah. Doug Collins. That's obviously a little bit before my time. So
Mine too. Don't look at me that way.
Yeah.
So
Noah was fun to watch, man.
he was?
He was.
Okay. But see, this is what we're talking about. He's not Hall of Fame. But when he was at his prime, would you have wanted him?
Like
at
on
his
your
prime?
team?
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah, how not? I mean, he was Defensive Player of the Year, and he was averaging a triple-double at a time. So, 2012, I think? No, 2011 possibly. He was averaging a triple. Actually, I don't know if he was averaging a triple-double, but I know he was on pace for triple-doubles. Just the Bulls in general were just so nice then.
They were fun to watch, man.
Yeah.
Noah was great.
Yeah, bench mob. Yeah, hard to pass.
That's back before Derrick Rose blew his body out.
That was a year before he blew his knee out. I want to say he blew his knee out in 2013. He won the MVP in 2011.
What could have been with him, though, man?
Yeah.
I love seeing him get some work, though. Afterwards.
Yeah, he's on the Grizzlies right now.
This week. Yeah, because what, he was with the Knicks, he was...
He was a Timberwolf, wasn't he?
I'm not, honestly, I have no idea. He's kind of been all over the place.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Travel
I know they
around.
brought him on just kind of as a mentor for John Moran, but specifically not a babysitter, he said. I did read that.
So Bull Durham for basketball.
What's that?
Bull Durham for basketball. They bring in Kevin Costner, so Tim Robbins won't blow his hand out fighting drunks, and now they're bringing in
Oh.
Derrick Rose for...
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah,
locker
pretty
room
much.
presence. A lot of time,
Yeah.
these older guys, they're a locker room presence. They like that veteran.
Well, look at look at Big Shot Bob Hurley. Perfect example. So Rams, the greatest on turf. They were St. Louis. That was for you.
They were Cleveland, then they were LA, then they were St. Louis, and then they're back in LA. I used to go down to St. Louis about 4 or 5 times a year to watch the games, and since they've moved, I obviously haven't gone to any games, but love the Rams.
See, Torrey Holt is the Rams nominee,
Love it.
and he has been the nominee for the Rams for the last 3 years. He hasn't gotten in.
Okay.
And so we're going to have to make a decision whether to give him what we call our Governor's Award, which is you finish strong in the numbers, but you just haven't cut the cloth, or it's time to cut bait and let somebody else have the spot.
I mean,
Who is cutting the cloth for
yeah,
the Rams
exactly.
right now?
Who's your guy?
Well, Torrey Holt is the guy for the Rams right now. Okay, if he gets cut, it'll either be Henry Ellard, I think is.
Okay.
I'm not sure about that. The other one is Steven Jackson.
I love Steven Jackson, too.
So you see how this is like, because he's had his chance. Okay, he's been on there for 3 years.
I think you got to go Torrey Holt over Steven Jackson,
Torrey
right?
Holt's my guy. I mean,
Yeah.
I love Torrey Holt. That team was just so good. I don't know if you can have a better offense than that.
What about Marshall Falk? He's not on there?
Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah.
We have
All
a-
these are non-Hall of Fame
Right,
guys.
the only way he-
So Kurt Warner's not on there, too, being the UNI guy.
Right.
Huh.
Or an Oscar. Okay, if you are the Hall of Fame or an Oscar, then because like Cher, everybody goes, oh, she has great music, but she has an Oscar, so she's out.
Okay.
Eminem, up before he was nominated in the Hall of Fame.
He won a Grammy.
Oscar. he's out. Okay,
In an Oscar, yeah.
that's the only way you can get kicked out. You can sell drugs, dress as a nun, and we can't kick you out.
Yeah.
Sure.
So,
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'd take Torrey Holt over Steven Jackson.
You'd almost have to take Torrey Holt over
I
Steven
mean,
Jackson,
because
right?
Steven Jackson ended up having a big impact in Atlanta, right? Was it Atlanta?
I was gonna say I thought he went to Atlanta after he went to St. Louis, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Dude was just a monster. You look at his highlights, absolute animal.
Yeah.
let's take a moment, see how we did. We're still rolling. All
There
right.
you go.
This is encouraging. So, biggest problem, let's see what we got here as far as a picture. Oh, we still got you guys. Cool. What is the biggest problem in the NFL?
Right now, you mean as a player standpoint or a management?
Biggest problem in the NFL, I would say running backs probably not getting paid, running backs not getting what they deserve. I understand the problem with owners not wanting to pay them, but I think that at least signing these guys to shorter contracts for a fair amount is worth it versus keeping, even you look at guys like Jonathan Taylor, that was, they waited forever to sign him. I mean, he was arguably one of the best running backs in the league last year, if not the best, and it took him till week 5 to sign him. I mean, stuff like that is just unbelievable.
Is that your son?
Yeah, it is my son.
Okay, there he is. Well,
Yeah,
I'll tell
this is
you,
him.
that's all right, because you see, my favorite player on my fantasy team is Kittle, and he's making me a very happy man right now.
That's the
He's
guy
been
in New
doing
Jersey.
well. Any Niners player is going to make you happy right now. Right? For sure.
All right.
I do think, though, with running backs, I mean, you're looking at a lot of teams, they're going more of a committee approach, and they realize that it's a lot easier to fill in a running back than it is really any other position at this point. I mean, some of these guys like Zach Moss came in when Jonathan Taylor was out and absolutely shredded. He's still shredding, even when Taylor's come back.
Yeah, look at I don't even know Ford's first name, but for Cleveland,
Jerome Ford.
Yeah, Jerome Ford. I mean, he's been picked up. He's I think over 85% market share on Yahoo Fantasy
And
right
they
now.
did pick up Kareem Hunt, but Kareem Hunt, I mean, he had a good game last week, but it's from Jerome Ford, and I think we're going to see a big game from Jerome Ford this week, just because he's been facing some really tough defenses, and I think he's got an easy matchup. This
Look
week.
at the Rams running back. He went down. They got another backup
I'm
coming up
upset about
too.
that. Kyron Williams, he just got put on injured reserve earlier today.
Yeah.
He's
They
up for,
brought
yeah.
up 4 running backs, and they're just going to do a committee. That's just what they're doing.
Moss, I think his name is.
They have Darrell Henderson. They have Chris Evans. They're just bringing up a random hodgepodge of guys, and they're just going to go with the hot hand probably. That's what I'm thinking they're going to do. We'll see. I mean, they're a pass first team anyway, so you got Kupp and Puka. They're going to absolutely dominate. So
Yeah.
All right, what's your name again, sir?
Mason.
Mason.
Kyle.
Kyle, thank you very much for your interview. I'll post it as soon as I edit it.
Yeah,
Right on.
sounds
Thanks.
good.
Appreciate it.